Good evening. Welcome to Have I Got News For You? I'm David Mitchell. In the news this week, bidding is slow for the item kindly donated by Silvio Berlusconi. And we start with the bigger stories of the week. Paul and Andy, take a look at this.
What's he doing?
That's Berlusconi, obviously, making friends wherever he goes.
This is the passing of a comedy legend, this, is it? It's a sad day for people like us.
Yes, indeed.
Silvio Berlusconi's got to go, not because of the other stuff, but because Italy is massively in debt.
Yeah.
And that'll only be the debts that Silvio's told them about, because a man like that doesn't put much in writing.
No.
I mean, that's just...
You say he doesn't put much in writing, but in fact, he did put something in writing this week, didn't he? And a note he'd written to himself.
He wrote the word traitors during the vote.
Yes, it was caught on camera in the Italian Parliament.
He put down the number of traitors, 8 traitors, so he knew how many horses' heads to order.
I think it's a bit unfair. A lot of people have been saying the Italian people are to blame for voting for Berlusconi, but it's not like you could tell what he's like just from looking at him.
No.
You know. Imagine if you went to buy something and a salesman walked through the door towards you looking like Berlusconi, you would instinctively call the police, wouldn't you?
What did Berlusconi get in trouble for at the G20 meeting last week?
Falling asleep?
Yes, that's right.
That was one of them.
Falling asleep was another of them as well, because he fell asleep twice.
And he wasn't embarrassed. I mean, that's what's so extraordinary. You know, his officials, wake up. They didn't care. I mean,
but he's not embarrassed by anything, is he? I mean, that's his secret, surely. I mean, wasn't that bit at the beginning, that little dance he was doing, he was impersonating a disabled person?
Yeah.
Well, that's someone who's not easily embarrassed, isn't he?
It's his Ricky Gervais act.
In our country, we've taken the decision not to give Ricky Gervais much fiscal power.
It's all right. European Central Bank is going to step in and save Italy.
Yeah.
And the ECB is backed by the 3 big European countries, Germany, France and Italy.
Oh, great.
Italy's going to bail itself out.
Everyone knows if you've got a 3-legged stool, it can do perfectly fine with just 2 of those. And Berlusconi still, even though he's, will soon not be Prime Minister, he's going to be a busy man, I think, because he's still facing 3 court cases. Do you know what for?
Corruption.
Yeah.
Fraud. And underage sex with belly dancers. But he had immunity, didn't he? He passed a law saying that you can't prosecute the Prime Minister for anything. And then tried to stay in power forever, or until he died.
In the past, he's only actually been tried for tax fraud and embezzlement, and attempting to bribe a member of the police's financial investigation team, and false accounting, and illegally financing a political party, and corrupting a judge. Who among us hasn't done it? So shall we have a look at some memorable Berlusconi quotes?
Yeah, go on.
I'll give you the first half, and you try and finish them off, as Berlusconi said to the actor. All of us have a homosexual part of 25%, which I also have. The only thing is that, after profound examination, I have...
discovered that mine is a lesbian. That's what he said.
Absolutely realised it. The next one, I am, without doubt, in the entire history of the world, the person who has been...
most persecuted.
That's absolutely right.
The most persecuted. You think in a Catholic country like Italy, he might have thought of one other example.
Well, he went on to that, didn't he? He said, I am the Jesus Christ of politics.
Really? When I was elected, all the other European leaders said, Jesus Christ.
And here's one from September this year. I'm getting out to take care of my own business from somewhere else, so...
So, if you'd like to excuse me...
Yeah.
I'm just off.
I'm leaving this shitty country, which I'm sick of. You stick that on your manifesto, you get elected. I leave you with news that at the G20, not everyone is aware that Argentina's President Cristina Fernandez is a karate-loving feminist. During a break at the G20, Silvio Berlusconi's lunch order arrives. And taking the stage at the O2, Lady Gaga unveils her new costume. Good night.